Yo, what's going on, everybody? Um, it is January 1st, 2023. On this clock, on this calendar, and I don't know, like I had some videos that I don't know if I posted or didn't post, but I think I need to focus more on my being. And one of my cousins said, "Know yourself," and that is a very deep statement. And I guess it's deep for some people and not deep for others. But to know myself or to know thyself, right? How can one know oneself? Is it found from looking in the reflection, looking in the camera? Is it found by doing certain activities? Is it found by watching certain activities through experience? Um, how can one find oneself? When I look in the mirror or when I look in the camera, either I'm being deceived or this is me talking or this is something projecting back to me. And one thing somebody important to me said is there's power in looking at the mirror. And she said, be careful when you're looking at the mirror too long, staring at the mirror. And I wonder, does the mirror become a god or an important figure or strength in my life? And what would I do without it? What would I do without the mirror? What would I do without the camera? Who would I talk to? Who would I uh that C word, not conform, but who would I lean into if I wasn't able to look at the mirror? Like Michael Jackson's song Man in the Mirror, or Bruno Mars and Lil Wayne's song Mirror on the Wall. Um Here we are again. Here we are again, you know. Let me back up a little bit so y'all can see the hair situation going on. You feel? Yeah, that's just what's going on today. Nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy. We're gonna we're gonna go ahead and get this up and playing. Yeah, that's the name of the song, right? Not song, name of the title. So we're gonna get this. To the mind on. Start the lessons on you know. I let you in. Loving you is my greatest. Loving you is my greatest. Loving you is my greatest. Sorry I missed your call, I was on the jet. I've been so zoned out, trying to figure out what's next. So scared to fail, I'm calculating my every step. Gotta watch my back and keep my strap, but nonetheless, I think about you when I'm gone. Wishing I can hold, probably home. Wishing someone come and love you. I ain't supposed to. You see this letter before it's too late. I go chasing my dreams, don't get in the way. I blame my struggles and my offers for my hustling ways. I'm waiting, me shit. Right now, in real estate. Lord knows I wanna lay it down, but I'm chasing king. Can't go back broke, stay on the go. That's all that's on my brain. Fuck you, I hate you, then I love you. Can't blame you. See my shoe? Got on the J's today with the joggers. I just hope you don't the 12s. Look, the other side. I'm in your city tonight. In these lights, yeah, you feel so inspired. Going higher and higher and higher. Taking me higher. Higher and higher and higher.
I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? I feel kind of dumb, but I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss your touch. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you, so I thought I'd call you.
The signals, they're killing me. I don't know what you are, but I know that I'm me.
I should call and say hi.
Guys, the hellos, who's the one there?
I hope you don't think I've lost my mind. I hope you don't think I'm crazy.
I hope you don't think I'm crazy.
This message is getting long, so
This message is
I should
getting
say bye,
long.
but the idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side
City
of the line,
tonight, these lights make me feel so inspired. Going higher and higher and higher. Man, Rod Wave on a whole different, whole different type of timing, bro. It's like, will you ever understand what the artist is saying or trying to convey? Whether they're releasing a spell, releasing a blessing, sharing their throat chakra and their soul with you, or they're trying to convey a message that someone has experienced. Can you see from their mind? I don't think we could ever do that. Because I know I was probably at some point in my life or some point in my belief or some point in my walk saying the same exact words, but thinking they meant a whole different other thing. And now I'm to the point where we just having communication. We just having thoughts being pushed out. I done probably read so much. I done probably wrote down so many words, wrote down so many letters, wrote down so many numbers, symbols, acronyms, looked at so many signs, did this, did that, did all of that. That we just using communication to push action and to keep shit rolling. Even though I be having a God complex, and I think that my creator has allowed me to have that complex at one point, I don't know if I'm the creator. Right. But it feels good to be a part of creation. I will say that. It feels really good to be a part of creation. It feels good to be in a space where everything's already done and work was put in prior to that to have this experience, to enjoy it. Because when I have certain flashes, it's like, dang, was I building a house back then? Or was I going around these places building houses and just continuously working or continuously being tired? And what am I doing now? You know? And sometimes I feel like I'm not at home. Like, of course, I could make any place that I reside in my home or my dwelling place because it's within here that I'm, home experiencing stuff, seeing stuff, feeling stuff, etc. But I feel like I was somewhere else, living somewhere else at some point in time, like a couple different places. So I do have flashes and memories of crying so hard, and maybe Sutton talking to me and telling me, you know, I could take care of you, or I could, you know, take the pain away. And that's really what a lot of, I feel from my experience is, the Robitussin or not even the Robitussin, just that sleep hormone or that sleep drug, the whatever prescription to allow me to get rest is what's needed. Because when you have a creative mind or a thoughtful mind or empath mind, you tend to just care about so much and wonder about so much and aspire to do so many things, not knowing how to get there. And if you don't have the information to get there or the ability, and you pushing and you keep trying, you keep doing it, and it seems like it's happening, you kind of get discouraged and you kind of just give up on this shit. Like fuck it. Excuse me, don't. It's not like I'm getting demonetized. It's not like I have a lot of viewers or anything, but this is like my expression page, really. This is me opening up, me being myself. The dreads. I love the dreads. At one point my hair was short. I was like, man, I can't wait till it get long. And now I'm like, man, it's like right here in my eyes, and it like covers my eyes sometimes, and then I put it to the back. Like, bro, here can't have any everybody touching your hair. So I two strand twisted some of my hair, and it came out nice. It's just I didn't have rubber bands, or I didn't use rubber bands at the time. But once again, the whole point of that is this is the expression of me. Like the denim jacket. You feel? I think Biggie wore a denim jacket like this. Shit player. Like this watch. This it's a Casio, kind of like a G Shock, right? This shit player, right? This player. I kind of want a couple different watches just for the aesthetic. When I look in the mirror and I see that shit, I'm like, oh, this shit player. You feel me? But yeah, man. In high school, my phone was not this dry. Now it seems like unless I'm about to go get some taxes done or handle some type of business or use it to pay a bill or use it to buy a service, I don't really talk to people that much. I talk to my childhood friend here and there. He be asking me about work and stuff like that, where I want to work and what I want to do. And bro, I'm 23. I'm about to go back to school. Dropped out at 19, 20, and now I gotta go back to school. That shit crazy. Cause I'm like, man, I don't really want to work, but at the same time, I do want to do something that allows me to make income. And lately, I've been looking at what somebody showed me about, trading, and it's like, what is being traded here? Currency and goods. And if I don't know exactly what's trading, I don't want to be a part of something that's bad. Something where trafficking or anything like that. At least on live accounts, because I don't want to be a part of no shit that's weird. But I do steps. You feel? I do still have the apps and I do have accounts. It's just the numbers to those accounts, not so much. Um, Seems like it's just one big like tussle and fight for information and numbers and contacts and all this other shit. Um, Still have accounts. And it ain't nobody's business what I do or what I don't do. This is my life, but I do still have. Let me get this glare out. Shit going. It's almost like looking at a oscillator or some shit like at a medical field, son. But I do still have this shit going. I don't know if it could focus. Um, and yeah, today's Sunday, January 1st, and I realized that cars are not toys. Me wanting a Lamborghini Urus and me wanting a Dodge Charger and Challenger and all these different things that look nice when it's parked. But when I get inside of it, it's really about the inside and how it looks, how it feels. Is it reliable? Because that's what you're really gonna look at if you're driving it. Are you passenger in the back seat? You want something that's comfortable, like a S class or like a Maybach, Maybach or Maybach or whatever you want to call it. And it's like I need funds, and I gotta cut back on the fun. So it's really figuring out the play. And also, I bought a book, right? Um, it's called Millions Accepted and Accepted Experiences and Lessons, right? And basically, I don't know if it's a factual story or a fictional story, but once again, when it's a story or a book, it's a perspective, it's a illustration, it could be a fable, it could be fiction, it could be nonfiction, it could be science, sci-fi, whatever. And really, it's just to expand perspective. I don't know if all those things in the book happen, but it's interesting, right? It's very interesting. Um, it's a book by a figure that I saw in the trading world or the network marketing world, and it inspired me because the way that the figure presented themselves was sort of like some shit I would want to do maybe once a month or maybe a couple times a year, to pop out in a nice suit or to pop out in a track suit, a nice track suit, jogging suit, dope boy suit with a watch or with just some stylish shit or some designer shoes or some a designer, you know, clothing sometimes. But on the regular, I'm probably gonna be wearing this right here, this denim jacket, watch, joggers, and some J's, or some questions or some Nikes, some Jordans or some whatever I got on that day. It might not even be no $100, $200 shoe, and maybe a $30 shoe one day. It may be some slides, but it would be nice to pop out every once in a while and be on some fly shit, because that is the aesthetic, or that is part of who I am. If I seen it, that means that I either experienced it or did it at one point in my life, or I'm going to do it, or that I have the potential to do so. So yeah. Um. Yeah, man. These dating apps is a bunch of dead accounts. Or it's like one person texting back on all these accounts, just trolling. I don't know why I be on these dating apps. Like, truth is, I should have never broke up with my girlfriend because I was chasing this money and I wanted to live, to get a house. I wanted to get a boat. I wanted to get all these different things. And it seemed like, you know, she was supportive in one instance, but in another instance, she was like, we're not spending time together and we need quality time, which I understand. I just couldn't give it because I was trying to, inform people, show people opportunity and learn this shit. And I don't know. It's not like I ended the relationship. Like, it was multiple times where I'm not the party asking you want to take a break or you think we should break up, or, you know, I feel like you don't love me anymore. This type of manipulative, uh, weird shit. Um, but needless to say, I could look back on 2019 and say I shouldn't have broke up with my ex, because that was one person that I connected with, that I really had feelings for. She was beautiful. She was probably one of the most beautiful girls on this earth. I'm gonna keep that a buck. I'm gonna keep that a buck. I'm gonna keep it a whole being with you, right? And I'm glad she's in a new relationship, happy with that partner now, and she deserves to be happy. I even told her, you're gonna find a boyfriend, you're gonna be, this, that. And it wasn't because I lost interest. It was just, you get tired of hearing someone can treat me better, or you're gonna miss me if I'm gone, or all this shit, this like slick shit. And I got tired of that, because at that point it was turning me off and pushing me away type shit. But shit needed to happen, right? And if we find our way back to each other, good. But I'm I'm happy that she's happy, because I see pretty females all the time. And it's not that God isn't putting that before me. Like, he's not like not putting that before me in the universe to show, hey, or in assimilation, hey, there's pretty girls. It's like, I feel like I need to get my badges up. I feel like, this is RP on some GTA shit or on some 2K shit. It's real life, but it's like, I feel like I need to get my badges up. Even down to me, I'm thinking, I used to thought I would never work at a McDonald's or I would never work at a Burger King, but I done worked at Walmart, Taco Bell, Tractor Supply. I done work security, right? Um, I done cut grass. Um, so it's like, I'm not beyond working. I'm not greater than, because that's a job. That's a J. You feel me? It's just, do I have the energy to stand up all day and hear? And then I don't necessarily want to hear coworkers, trolling or doing some sim talk. You feel me? I don't necessarily want to hear that. Like, I need to find something. Like, trading for me was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, this is perfect. I don't have to be bothered with nobody really. I can look at a scan. I could read a scan because it looks like something you would see on a board or on a thing on a scanner at a hospital. And I was like, man, I could read this chart or this little lines and tell you where it's going. At least for right now. Some shit may change, but I could pretty much tell where this is going based off the information that I was taught or that I looked at when I went to certain programs. Right. And I'm like, I could do that shit, man. I could do that shit. But my friend talked to me the other day. He was like, man, before you go to where I'm going for school, he was like, man, you want to get a job here before you go? And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do that because I'm gonna be leaving soon. But really and truly, I don't think it would hurt for me to maybe take up on that offer. Maybe he's trying to help me. Maybe, I don't know. Something just makes me want to just get back in the books though. I'm a I'm more of a visual person than a hands-on person. Oh, this is fire. Someone made like a Elmo, not an Elmo, like a teddy bear little yeet head wrap with the eyes open, like a ski mask, but it's like a quilted yarn one, and it's got the ears on both sides at the top. I don't know. I'm gonna try to show y'all. It's not showing. Uh, Let me turn on the brightness and see if that works. Uh, there you go. See this? That is fire. I don't think I can wear that on a hot day, but on a cool day, that's fire. But yeah, see me laying down, tooted up. You see, that's a lot of wagging back there. You see that mirror? That's the what? Nah, let me stop the gates. No offense to the gates. I don't know. I'm just not pressed about any religion right now. I'm not pressed about anything I was taught. I'm not pressed about anything. All I can go off of is experiences, and shit changes as long with the times that change sometimes. So I'm really, I'm really, I'm, I'm booling. I'm booling right now. Let me put it on some side baby. Sorry, baby.
Bye, Liam. Don't make a mess.
Yo. This on that Blissful Mind account.
I'm with the squeeze. You know, if it's a problem,
Nigga, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah. Let me
No,
know,
nigga, let me know.
Yeah. Nigga, let me know. Nigga, let me know. Let me know. Yeah. I'm fucking the clitoris. Yeah. These niggas be talking that gibberish. Yeah. Bitch, I'm square fit. Block 19, I'm killing it. Play with the game. Yeah. Then we spilling your chitlin. She give me brain. She eat the dick up like some M&M's. Reaper the synonym. Pussy niggas is my antonym. Calling cop and plea, we can't answer him. Smoking the geeky in Amsterdam. I'm smoking the geeky. Bought me a Glock with a VP. Squeezed up, I'm in VV. Take a big post, no receipt. She on the knees, call her Nene. Her head dumb, call her Riri. Goofy fuck her, then she got a lead. Rather tell my friends, he a CC.
A seat.
Get the work on my double it. Bitch, I'm scientific. How many bitches are something? I swear, yo, bitch, it's me. I'm trying to make a hypothesis. Yeah. And my big real big. I'm fucking on the hippopotamus. I'm fucking the clitoris. These niggas be talking that gibberish. Bitch, I'm square fit. Block 19, I'm killing. Play with the game. Then we spilling your chitlin. She give me brain. She eat the dick up like some M&M's. Reaper the synonym. Pussy niggas is my antonym. Calling cop and plea, we can't answer him. Smoking the geeky in Amsterdam. That Glock at the bus. Nigga need some Robitussin. I'm aiming straight for your muscle. This shit ain't up for no discussion.
I'm looking at some cheeks right now. And it's almost like that shit traumatizing me. It's putting me in like some type of trance. Shit twerking and bouncing and shit. Like, call me a freak, call me whatever. I get it from my dad. So
they tryna bring me down, but I swear to God, I'm a champion. I'm fucking the clitoris. You niggas be talking that gibberish. Bitch, I'm square fit. Block 19, I'm killing it. Play with the game. Then we spilling your chitlin. She give me brain. She eat the dick up like some M&M's. Reaper the synonym. Pussy niggas is my antonym. Calling cop and plea, we can't answer him. Smoking that geeky in Amsterdam.
bro, I done tried smoking Black and Miles. I don't know. It's like,
I'm with the squeeze.
I guess it ain't did nothing for me. I'm pretty sure if I was smoking that gas, cause at first when I started smelling weed, I'm like, bro, this shit stink, or this shit too like thick, cause it be in the air when you like just going around the world. It be in the air sometimes in certain places, but or at least that's when my spirit, my senses connect and smell that shit. But now it's like once you done get adjusted to it, it's like some stuff smell good. You feel? And I feel like, man, somebody bugging by not legalizing that shit, man. I don't know. Don't come back from the dead. You say what you lost some jolly dreads. Yaddy yaddy. You feel like mad. Yeah. Bread. 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 Bread.
Back my head over time, see if I'm wrong. Spin this bitch one more time. Let's see if they gon' keep that front on me. Check it wrong, see if they gon'. I got
When it's time to dance on the battlefield, we leaving our homes. Don't come outside with that fake gangsta shit. Leaving at home like a hurricane hit. Whole bunch of bodies all up in my dome. The flackies and the crash dummies. Be the first one gone. He know the killers, the drugs. Turn nigga block to a motherfucking rag. Hang out in the city, we know every club. Slide on them bitches, they play shit. He got 100, he got a 50 boxes of blue trying to fill up his cities. I might spin the block with him. This man, this shit get tricky. Coming from the dead. Just the sunshine. On you lots of dry dreads. Body yaddy. You still like mad. Bread. I think I gotta be like one of the sickest minds in the world, bro. Somebody needs to put me in detention, bro. Heard about it. Who heard about it? I'm dropping turds. Them niggas killed. I love them hoes linked. Trying to change his skin color. Bread on his head, trying to make a nigga wonder. Nigga playing with that thunder. When we pull up on them niggas, I'ma leave a fucking foot on the nigga fold. That's out of my control. You know. Whatever you go through in life, the worst situation, sometimes shit get worse. You gotta deal with this shit. You gotta make it about this baby, shit. What the fuck you talking about? No type of pressure. What you talking about, bro? But don't break you, gonna make you. You know what I'm saying? Make it about the situation.
Smoking cannabis in public? Yes, because it's 100% legal now. Ever since the 2018 Farm Bill, we're all able to enjoy this incredible American-grown cannabis in all 50 states.
Really? I'm gonna be on top of the board. I'll be on top of the board. Yeah. And I'm just climbing the board. Ooh. Smoke fries so fresh to death. Thank God for every breath. Used to know, still I step. Remember duct tape when you get sweat. Halfway right, bro, halfway left. I pray I do my best. I pray that's like my best. I'm about to look up some Kevin Gates. This bitch hard, bro. This bitch fed. Like, I was listening to this in like middle school. This bitch fed. Excuse person if you don't like cursing. Hey.
God is counting on you. Your women siding with your partners while they plotting on you. We might never understand. No one's there to hold your hand. Even heaven would agree sometimes how this road gets. Losing focus. Can't depend on them. Why do they depend on me? They was all I had. I mean, what made them go pretend on me? Spirit of discernment, discern them as I see shit. Can't look me in the eyes, then it's something you don't I'm so quick off the draw with how I deal with altercation. From where gangsters only talk cocaine, it ain't no other language. With interviews, discussing my interviews on life itself. Figure me pretentious, evading mischief by writing helps. Labor shown interest, no show was a show of interest. Both old ladies show resentment, resenting my show of interest. Moved her from a mama detached garage in a small apartment. Shut the door, shut the fuck up, be fussing. We always argue. It sucks we always arguing. But she started it. Pawns believe I grew up on the farm with no understanding. Kevin stupid, tell him anything.
He won't understand it.
Stupid ass Kevin, anything. He won't understand it. Counting on you. Your women siding with your partners while they plotting on you.
We never understand. No one's there to hold your hand. Even heaven would agree sometimes how this road gets. Losing focus.
Can't depend on them.
Why do they depend on me?
They was all I had. I mean, what
Let
made
them
them
go pretend on me.
Spirit of discernment, discerning moments I see shit. Can't look me in the eyes, then it's something you don't agree with. Stolen cars, open charges, matching blunts, blowing each other charges. Summer 08, me and Menace in a Daytona. The club is exquisite. Nigga know the business. Pull up in the front. Ain't no VIP. Got looking from me. Pockets got the money. Money coming clumps. What I clutch might knock out your lung. Keep that on the top. It go if you.
Man, I always wanted to rap, and I would listen to. Hold on. I would listen to Kevin Gates around 7th, 8th grade. Before that, it was Wayne, Drake. Who else? T-Pain. Songs like Refill, Alicia Keys, Juvenile. Just like you could go through my vids, my older vids, and hear some of the people I used to listen to. Wyclef Jean, all these people, bro. And I feel like their music meant different things at different times. You feel me? Or it could be all one and the same, just conveying a message. But man, I always wanted to rap, bro. But I would be in my head and it would just come out my head so easily. Right? It's almost like someone was saying it in my head for me or talking through my head. But when it was time for me to open up, I guess that's what they call the throat chakra. I couldn't like read, like the words would stop when I would try to speak them. And I don't know if that's God like kind of keeping me from saying certain shit, but I feel like in a past life or when I was younger, I would write down certain lyrics, and then once I start to say it, it stops. So you know, I don't know. It's like a short circuit, or maybe not a short circuit, but maybe some of the shit I put in my voice memos will hit a track one day. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe it'll be on a mixtape or album because I got a lot of shit in my voice memos, but just I could just think of all the times that I was in my head and lyrics would just be flowing. But as soon as I try to say it out loud, it's like this shit's stunning.
Kevin trying to be a Christian. Seems life is less fulfilling when living is unattended. Performing rituals to whichever God that'll listen. Had a lot of
No cap. I feel like, to be honest, my mom and my people say, you know, your God is the God of Israel and all this other stuff, but I could just be silent and just be crying out. Or I could just be, you know, like the Greek mythology or the African deities and stuff like that. And it's like you hear some God say, "I am your God," but you don't see them. Or they show you visions and dreams, and they give you deja vu moments and shit, but you don't ever see your God. Maybe I'm seeing him right now in the camera or the mirror, but I don't know. Rituals and all that to whoever listen. Like, this the God that's answering my prayers. This the God that's making shit happen for me. That's fulfilling my dreams, my destiny. And at one point I felt like shit was tugging at me. I feel like something was tugging me to go this way, then the other thing trying to pull me that way. And then sometimes I feel like I am my own God, and I just be needing assistance at one point. Like Kratos, technically, I guess he's a god. He's the god of war. They got Thanos. They got not Thanos. They got Thor. They got that other character in that. There's a bunch of characters, but Ares, all these, and it's like, bro, like I am my own god. At the end of the day, I might not know how to do everything, or I did know how to do everything with certain laws and acts and rituals, but hey, this shit interesting with me, bro. It's where my mind be at 24/7.
So they had to sit in no building, run your flap, get your back for a package. I'm in the building. A lot is counting on you.
I gotta stop talking on this fucking app, bro. I gotta stop talking on this app, bro.
Even Evan would agree sometimes. Losing focus, can't depend on them. Why do they depend on me? They was all I had. I mean, what made them go pretend on me? Spirit of discernment, discerning moments. I see shit. Can't look me in the eyes, then it's something you don't agree with. Bitch, something so serious. Come on, but don't play that bitch. It's recorded.
Forever. I feel like somebody using my body and they don't actually fuck with me sometimes. Pessimistic, roasting Garcia Vegas, gonna swishes. Oh, really? Succeeded. Archer Banking thing. My heart colder than Chicago. It's in bullets through my car, though. These niggas I've been running with. Pressure hit their phone lane. Somebody fucking me.
Always elated as it's celebrating a thing of the past. Happy belated while handing her Franklin. Just thought I restated fast. Went to the pen and was living upstate, but feel I got away because I'm skating with cash. Make crooked lawyers and dirty attorneys who take all your money and say that they working. Fucking with you, stuck in this loop, you jumping through hoops and running through hurdles. Amy Shemima Patola, I promise that when she around me, that nothing to hurt. She do the talking, I can't be too personal. Lean drinking, no Bud Light. Itching for them chickens, them idiots must
gonna love life. Man, they must have something in these sodas and these cold drinks, bro. Cause I be calm after I start drinking those. I was drinking a pineapple Fanta last night. Shit was hitting. Sound dog. It's loud in here. Loud and clear.
Watch me wake up all the neighbors when we
making love.
I'm talking naked, making
faces really couldn't love.
In the bathroom or the shower,
let this waterfall. I got enough of dick for all of y'all.
luxury whips come equipped with
neon lights.
body plate fluorescent
On the neon lights, and neon lights. We alright.
Cooking soft and selling
Harbor under neon lights.
When the mafia locked up behind them, we popping in climbers with tropical leaves. Take off my shirt, can't come on my sleeves. I got it in ink, and it's what I believe. Exploring desire, this moment of hours. I'm watching this fire igniting the sheets.
Some shit about me telling me go get inked up, bro. I ain't lying. I low-key want to get inked up, bro. But at the same time, it's like, don't do that shit, bro.
Boyfriend calling constant, I'm free, I'm free, clean on, got the theme song on the ringtone, wanna beef with you every time you leave on, tell them that the plan out of hand, you scared for to tell them I catch them, I tell them whatever, what up, name in the streets, and I
stand on that.
Live my life through the ways, I'ma die about that, outside, make you
4th of July about that.
And they say diamonds
Make
are
that shit
free.
pop.
I'm free, from start to finish, go card assemble, stand lights for the race, press the pedal to the metal, saying ready, set, go, now start your engine, got a 90-day run, we thought was different, we still keep in touch, no loss of feelings, with an understanding, we off the edge, the sound up, loud and heat, but say my name,
Loud and clear.
watch we wake up
All the neighbors when we make love.
I'm talking naked, making
These faces really cutting up. Bathroom all the shower, nothing's waterfall. You for all of y'all.
Now the luxury whips come equipped with neon lights. Body plate fluorescent under neon lights. Fuck what he alright, we gon' be alright. Cooking soft and selling hard while under neon lights. I want emotions on my sleeves, you know what I'm saying? I always been like that my whole life, right? If I fuck with you, I'm all the way out there. If I don't fuck with you, I don't mind you knowing I don't fuck with you. Breaking down the key of coke, I ain't never seen a boat. Cause I got circumcised, thinking I'ma need a load. Over here, shooter, hit the top of you, medulla from a scooter with a Bruger. I don't think he even need a scope. Attending college been a goal that I'm after. Evaded doing life without parole, I ain't shackles. I'm only fucking with matters. A washed up rapper talking trans doesn't matter. Front windshield of the car when it shattered. My nigga brains blown out, laying in my lap. Told God take me, everybody blame me. Praying till I'm prayed out, won't bring them back. They say my life is amazing. Funny, been a question, kinda wonder how I made it. Forrest Gump and I got something in common. The world treats you different. We ain't worried up on Miley, we don't do strong. All we do is fans dance loud as skills. Twin turbo 911, make it boom boom. We in all black, my mechanic make the two move. Say your sibling, yeah, I do too. I ain't trying to hit your cup, nigga, do you? I'm Michael Jackson, I'm reincarnated. I channel this spirit like I lead the greatest. Medicine on marijuana, am I medicated? Aerosmith jaded. She look like Nala when she got on time. Me, I gazed in her eyes and responded. Can we go half on the baby? Broke another fingernail, scratching on my baby. Neighbors to the ceiling when I'm pushing on a pill. See my tattoo, it was when I'm tearing up a cat. She tell. I'm a perfect imperfection. My craft has been perfected, and I just need affection. Emotionally, I'm an introvert, but it come off as aggression. No one understand me, and everybody can't be slow. It's refreshing to find some old thing like you, so I can't be wrong. I'm a perfect imperfection, and I don't find interest in the radio. Sometimes I get high as time pass by, like away we go. Is it okay to cry when you dying inside? Like codeine is the one thing that help take my mind from the flame in my brain with the full clip. Drake saying gangs do his thing, he on bullshit. All you other niggas rap about is bullshit. Studio on drugs and you get all of your heartache. Ever lost money learning how to cook all base. Ever grind hard trying to pay for your lawyer. Get them paid off and you still go to jail, and the bitch that you love don't pick up when you call her. Fuck up with your nigga when you get out in your dogger. Go on with your move with a nigga you don't argue. Came here to die in the game, I'm retarded. No one got a name, I ain't know what to call him. I'm a three-way to call, chopping game me a father. Freeman, I look up to you, nigga, and I love you. Know you lost your pants, but with me, you got a brother. Malachi, Chris Bright, Arts and Trap. Cousin Lil Quick telling me he wanna rap. Uptown B's at the White House administration. Get the paper, hand the seat to reset scrap. When the seatbelt strap, make it hard to lean back. Sitting up straight in the car with the shades on. Young 7 with the Jetson on my main man gone. I was doing time up in Rivers when he came home. Now I'm waiting on a nigga for the get out of line. No drive out, we jump out and dump where you grind. Excuse me, I meant to say where you spend time. You too scared to hustle, you just wasting time. I used to spend nights with Khalil and Jaquincy, and his brother fuck with the ones who against me. Stop making threats, cause I swear I hate living. You say you don't like me, well shut up or kill me.
Shut up or kill me.
Say you don't like me,
Well, shut up or kill me.
Bitch, shut up or
Can't
kill
kill
me.
an eternal figure.
I'm a perfect imperfection. My crackers are perfected, and I don't need affection. Emotionally,
I'm an introvert, but it come off as aggression.
No one understand me, and everybody can't be slow. It's refreshing to find some old thing like me, so I can't be wrong, bro. I'm a perfect imperfection, and I don't find interest in the radio. Sometimes I get high, watch the time pass by like away we go. Is it okay to cry when you die inside? It seems like codeine is the one thing that helped take my mind from the lies.
All right. I think that's it for now. I like to show this bitch off, even though I don't even know the time right on this hoe, but it look clean and it's a good aesthetic and a good accessory. But my hair's gotten longer. I would say it's a good ruler now. Yeah. Y'all look at that thing too. God, that's some Judy booty back there. But let me stop. Y'all be easy. I'm out. Yeah.